It's Don here from the board. Thanks for coming along and checking out this video. So today we're going to be having a look at the GMK Colour Ring. I've got it right here. So let's head on down to the desktop. Ba-bam! Don't have a tray, so I can't chuck it in there and say nice, but that's a shout out to one of my favorite channels. If you know what it is, you know what it is. Now, so GMK Colour Rings are basically just like a wire ring through a bunch of keycaps that are produced by GMK, which is their standard colors. And somebody locally ran like a little mini group buy to get them in because shipping is quite expensive for just one of them. So they said, you know, I can get hold of a certain number of them to keep shipping costs low down if you want to get in on that. And so I said, yes, please. This is one of those things that you really want to get if you're going to be designing keycap sets, right? Especially if you want to run them with standard color combinations from GMK. So just going to switch to the monitor here. So you can see this is what I'm talking about. It's just meant to be a wire thing where they've punched some holes through the standard colors, and it's €18 plus shipping costs. It's not super cheap, but shipping itself is quite expensive if you're just going to get one by yourself. And they actually have the color codes on them. Now, it does not come with the actual trays, so that is, I think, something that you kind of have to pull out yourself. So that's what we're going to be expecting. And I'll open it up and then we can talk through what I want to do with these as well. So I've just peeled the label off that was used to ship it to me locally. And what's the adhesive like on this? It's not too bad. Okay, so there we go. So there's some stickers. Don't know really where the stickers came from, but some cat stickers. You want some cat stickers? Okay, you can have the cat stickers. All right. I don't know if that was locally added. I think so. So here is that ring set. Okay, so we can see there's a little QR code there, probably to the color. There it goes. It says color chart for keycaps. There you go. Please scan code for the help center. And then, so unique key is GMK's sort of retail side for this kind of stuff. And we can see all of these keycaps with their codes on them, their cherry profile row 1, and they've basically just straight up drilled a hole into the back of these, and they haven't even cleaned them up. Look at that. They've just bunged a hole, and there's all the bits and pieces left over from the drilling is actually still there. All that extra plastic shard stuff. So you can undo this. There you go. And then you can, you know, take them off and align them up and whatever. So we should be able to take them off on one end. It'll probably come off this end. Yeah. So you can take them off this end, and then you can actually put whatever combination. So that's a GE1, and then you can put it with whatever other keycap to see what that looks like when you're actually designing your keycap set. Now, I have a plan for this, you see, because, you know, I have plans for lots of things. But over time, what I would like to do with this is actually just build up a reference of what they look like under different light conditions. Now, the reason why I want to do that is because we've had instances where people use renders to produce keycaps, to produce keycap sets, but renders are renders. Like, they don't necessarily truly reflect real life lighting conditions. And while renders can be really great and really amazing, color matching and combinations often may not reflect what it's like in real life. Now, of course, when you capture something in real life with your phone camera, with a professional camera setup, whatever, there are other effects that impact that, like light color, right? So right now, this light ring that is projecting on my screen has the ability to change its color tone, right? So, you know, you can see it's just pulsing, but the camera is auto correcting the white balance, but you can see on my face that it's actually going and changing the color tone. So this is a warm light, sort of midline. This is really warm. I'm much more orangey faced, Oompa Loompa-ish. And then this is the cold white light, right? So they all impact how these look and then how they'll look against each other. So my thought process here is that I want to set up this. Maybe I'll use a tray or something like that so they'll all be laid out as expected, because there's quite a lot of keycaps here and I don't want to have to manually place them. But what I want to use is this. So this, I've done a review of this a really long time ago, and it's a color photo booth, right? It has a bunch of LEDs up the top, which are very similar to the actual light ring that I've got projecting on my desk right now. I can turn it on wherever the power button is, right? And it will also allow me to cycle through a couple of different warmths, right? I think there's 3, so it's just the same as this. It'll be a cold, a medium, and then a really warm light. But at least it gives you an idea of what you could expect, because that's like, you know, incandescent indoor lights versus bright sunlight versus fluorescent lights. So that is what I can do with the color rings, but because it also has backgrounds available on it, just some standard sort of, you know, backgrounds in a couple of different colors, I can lay out the keycaps on top of that inside this, you know, kind of through that situation, and then take some pictures of that with the different lighting conditions as just a reference. As a reference for people to see potentially what those color combinations will look like next to each other in different light conditions with different backgrounds as well. So if you're going to sit it on a desk mat, that might be, you know, a blue desk mat. What is that going to look like? Or the background can be reflective of the keyboard case, right? That kind of thing. So anyway, just wanted to do this quick video just to pull them out, just to show you, just talk about what I wanted to do with that. And once I actually have those reference pictures all done and taken, probably put into an Imager album, I'll probably end up putting it back into the description for this video. So that will happen whenever it happens, but then I'll probably also show it and share it on like Reddit and stuff like that as well. You keep saying pink, but it's not pink. It's actually a red. There is no pink. There's red. No. That's just the whiteness of the material underneath it. It's not pink. If you want a pink, there's MG1, and MG1's a pinky color. Or you've got this 3C, which is kind of like a pinky color. No? Yeah? All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed just checking out what it's like, and it's very rattly, being what it is. And look out for whenever I get the time to set all of that up and take a whole bunch of the pictures and have them somewhere for everybody to be able to reference. That's it. That's it. Look, Miss Snotty. If you like this kind of stuff, of course, please hit that like button, subscribe button, bell notification button if you want to be told whenever new stuff comes out on this wacky keyboard related channel. Otherwise, look after yourselves, be good to each other, and of course, as usual, until next time, happy clacking.